Hello everybody and welcome back to Study with Julia. Today's a bit of a different video, it's something very new for me, but I'm going to be showing you guys how I use AI in studying, because I've been told by teachers as well that it is a good resource and it can be useful. So these are just a couple of ways you can use it if you're looking to up your revision game. And yeah, I hope you stick around and enjoy some of these tips. Okay, so this is kind of my main thing I use AI for, and it's creating study schedules. So for example, I input, I think I've been using this kind of for so long, I can't even remember exactly what I input, but for example, this is the study schedule that it generated for me for this week, which is pretty good. I just had to put at the beginning all the subjects, when the exams are, things like that. Actually, I don't think I even put when the exams are, right? It generated it for me. So I've got resources, very, very specific things, because I like it really specific. I think I'm definitely one of the people that needs to be told what to do. But for example, I'm filming this on Sunday, so let's generate a new week. So I'm going to say, generate a revision plan for the upcoming week. And there's certain things that it didn't include, but that's kind of on me, because at the beginning, for example, I said, because for my mocks, we didn't do, for maths, statistics and mechanics, we only did pure. So I'm just going to let it know. Mix in statistics and mechanics for maths. Remember to interleave everything and make it as precise as possible so I can follow it along. Well, I guess. Let's see what it generates for me, and let's see if I need to make any changes. The upcoming week is not the 2nd to the 8th of March. So let's say no. Regenerate. From the 24th. Oh, spaces. 24th of February. Monday. To 24 plus 7. But wait, February is 28 days. So 5 days, 2nd of March is a Sunday. I think. I'll put a question mark. Oh, it's still generating, so okay, Sunday was the 2nd. Quick maths. Ooh, okay. It's got me doing a lot. But okay. That's pretty good, because I asked it for some less time because on this week, because I'm back to school. Luckily on Monday I'm not, but I still need to catch up a bit from this week, so I'll let it think that I am at school. That's a pretty good plan, I think. I'm not sure that I really want to change too much. It's pretty repetitive from last week is my only thing. I might just say this is pretty repetitive. From last week, I don't know, from last week. Change it up a bit for variety, because I study better that way. Let's see what they say. Yeah, I like balance. Suvan projectiles, I'm fine, I need to do that. That's good. That's all good so far. Perfect, okay. Yeah, I think I'll stick to this. This looks good. 25 mark essay plan, that's not my exam board, but I guess things like that, maybe it wants me to do that for practice. So it's okay. So it's perfect. I'll use that. So that's one of the main reasons that I use ChatGPT for. Another reason, I don't have any like specific examples to show now, but as you can see here, for example, I said make flashcards for these answers. What I got in red is what I got wrong, and then for my A-level OCRA biology. So for example, things like that, because those are the things I need to work on, the things I got wrong. So it's actually very good at making pretty good flashcards. So I'm just working on my weak spots with these. I use this quite a lot actually for the different subjects. For example, here as well. Just want to make sure that it remembers that different colours are what I got wrong. So as you can see, there's quite a few. And it's very useful for that because like I said, like I just want someone to tell me exactly what, or sometimes I'm not sure how to word it, format it on a flashcard so it makes sense, so I can test myself. So this is pretty good. Okay, the last main thing, I think, because apart from, I mean, I'll go into the smaller things that I use AI for, but for example here, generating exam questions, it's very good for that. So here I just gave it my exam board, the level, the subject, and I wanted a mark scheme to be able to check everything and ensure that I did it right. So for example, here I guess I wanted to also spice up and add variety to my revision, so I didn't give it a specific topic or theme. Obviously you can do that, but for here it gave me a pretty good differentiation and integration questions. You can see 3 parts to it, a lot of marks here. What is it, 13? But that was pretty good. And then it generated a very useful mark scheme, but it wasn't only a mark scheme, it also explained everything to me, which is great. It was very, very useful. So as you see, I use this one again, and I think it's great. I think I've generated questions for all of my subjects, and it's been immensely helpful for each and every single one, which is great. And then this is kind of one of the smaller things that I use AI for, but sometimes for some of my subjects it's really tricky to actually get information about certain experiments, topics, molecules or things like that online. Like I can't really locate it as well as I would like to, or it's written a bit too confusingly, like I don't really get it. So for example here, I didn't know what an industrial fermenter was. We were doing it in biology, and I needed some concise information that I can memorize pretty well and understand. So I said here, state 5 conditions that must be controlled in an industrial fermenter and explain why this is important. And it was great, you know, it gave me plenty of information, but it didn't overwhelm me with it. So you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, exactly what I asked for, and then still don't know what thermostable enzyme is. I do need to revise that, but now if I can just read through, I've got so many advantages of it. So yeah, I think it's great for condensing information. I'm pretty sure that I've also seen people like take pictures of notes and asked ChatGPT or AI to condense it, and yeah, I mean it's great. It's a great tool. Okay guys, so those are my main things that I use ChatGPT for in my revision. As I said, I find it very useful. It's a great tool to help me. But I also want to note that this is not sponsored. These are all just things that I kind of came up with or probably saw online and decided to copy. And I'm just sharing this in case it's useful for anyone else. You know, there's a lot of other reasons that I could write, you know, a book about AI and how useful it is for revision. So I'm sure there's other videos online. If this piqued your interest, feel free to explore other videos and go into this. But speaking of books, here are some of the worst books I read in 2024. I think this was a pretty interesting video, and it's a good warning as to what you shouldn't waste your 2025 reading. But on that note, please remember to like, comment anything that you want, and subscribe. and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye bye.